Oh, hi people, how you doing? So now I know what you're thinking. You're wearing the same thing and you're in the same spot as last time's video, and well, you're right. And today we are going to talk about pros and cons of clipping your bird's wings. So let's get started. All right, so let's start with clipping your bird's wings. There isn't really any pros except for it's less work, so you're not gonna have to worry as much. Why do you have to do this right now? So it is less work. You're not gonna have to worry as much as them flying away, but they will still fly away outside, and they can get spooked and fly, or they can catch a draft of wind and fly away. So they still can fly away even if they are clipped. So if that's your reason, then don't clip them. So that's pretty much the only pro I can see. The cons are it has been proven to lead to neurological issues. So it just messes with their brain. They can't deal with it, and it does cause them stress. So they just feel like more like deprived, like more like anxious, and they feel like they can't protect themselves. They feel, I guess, scared. But that causes them stress because they can't fly away from predators or things like that. And it could also be dangerous. So say you have a dog and the dog you're fine, the bird's out, but the dog is nowhere in sight and it's put away. What if the dog accidentally comes in? Now your bird can normally just fly away from the dog, fly high and away, and just try to get away. But if they are clipped, then they can't really fly away from them. So you can imagine what happens next. But situations like that where where normally they would be able to fly away to get away from predators, they can't do that. So that is another reason why it's bad. They're not living their best lives. All that stress and them feeling scared all the time, deprived, then it could lead to plucking, which is when they pluck out their feathers, whether it be neurological or habit. The only reason I would see for you to clip a bird's wings is if it's harming itself. Say your bird has a disability, then that would be the only time when I would clip my bird's wings. And even with that, I would talk to the vet and to personal trainers, so personal bird trainers, and talk to them and see what they suggest. But that is the only reason I would clip my bird's wings. Now back to the dangerous part. Actually, I will put a video overlay right now, but they can actually hurt themselves. Alright, so my camera died. Then shortly after, my phone died. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can hear me better. So basically what I left off on was that there's ways to prevent them flying away. So there's recall training, which I am working on Belle with. So it's basically when you tell them to come or when you tell them to go somewhere, they do that. And then you just get progressive to where the point, like you do it inside from short distances, then inside from long distances, then in an enclosed area outside with all the distractions, and then desensitizing, which also helps the process. But there's different ways for you to just not just be like, I'm taking away your life abilities because I don't want you to leave. So like I said, there's plenty of ways that you can take preventatives. Now let's go on to not clipping your bird. So I'll start off with the cons this time. The first con, it's a bit more work. You're gonna have to be more careful. Like I said, you're gonna have to make sure that the door's closed, or that you have something blocking the bird, or you're gonna have to put time into training and all that. So it is gonna be a little more work. The payout is really a lot better. The only other con that I have is that they can escape, but like I said, that can be prevented. And if they do end up escaping, which when they do, pretty much, it's making sure that they have that extra support, that you took the extra 10 minutes here and there, or extra 5 minutes here and there, and then you can actually, put it to good use. So those are my cons for not clipping. And for my pros, I have a big list of pros. So I think it's majestic to be honest, when they fly. I think it's just, it looks really cool, and it's just, I think it's cool and majestic. Like it feels good to see like they're happy and they're flying about and they can do whatever they want, basically. So they have fun. They're happy. It also makes them feel secure, so they're not as stressed, because they know, oh, if something happens to me right now, I can just fly away. I can just, oh, if there's danger, I can just fly away. I can fly to the highest point that I can see in a room. It's more healthy for them because they're burning off that extra fat. So it can reduce the risk of fatty liver disease, things like that, where it's like they're more healthy. It's basically like you're working out. The same thing. If you feed them an all-seed diet, and especially if they're not flying and they're clipped and they're all-seed diet, which they usually go 2 and 2 together because of the ignorance of some people, then they definitely will get fatty liver disease and a bunch of health defects and things. You can probably hear my birds. They're right there. I'm gonna bring them out right now for the next video because I'm filming multiple videos today, and I just took a shower, so that's why I'm in my room. Lastly, it just enhances their lives. It makes them have like it makes them better in general. So I hope this helped. Thank you guys so much for watching through to the end of the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on my post notifications to get notified when I do upload. Follow all my socials, Instagram, TikTok. They're all down below. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.